This is Mark and Charity's Coffee Podcast.
Mark and Charity Coffee Podcast, first day of school.
Yay! We saw our first bus, about 20 to 7? It was before 7 it drove by us here at the station.
Serious when you start seeing the school buses. Like
then
this
you know stuff is happening.
This is getting real.
Yep.
This is getting real in a hurry.
And I got my picture just before 8, which I was happy about, of my 2 boys.
Did they cooperate with the picture?
It looks like it.
Is that a thing for them? Like they know?
The picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they got to have the picture for mom.
They were talking about it last night.
Okay, right.
Because the joke is, too, that my husband takes horrible pictures.
Okay, yeah.
So there's pressure on him, and then the 2 of them are goofing off. So there's a lot. It's a nice picture, but there's a lot of stress around the picture.
Sure.
So I appreciate it.
But is there like a posed photo and then like a goofy one that goes right to your heart? Like of them just kind of goofing around, making a face?
We used to have to do a goofy one in order to get the nice one. Wayne only sent me the nice one, so I don't know if I wouldn't surprise me if there was a goofy one. One year he sent me one. Nathan had been in a headlock.
Yeah.
After they were both standing next to each other very nicely, which made me laugh. I'm like, oh, I wish I was there.
Yeah.
But no goofy one this year, so I don't know. They might be maturing, Mark. They might be so excited about today that
like
it's
all
just
3
all
of them?
love.
All 3 of them are maturing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I gave you that opportunity. Because I know what you were thinking. Men.
But it was a nice picture nonetheless, and I appreciate it.
Good job, Wayne. Only another year they have to do it again.
Why?
Till that first day of school picture. Because there's a lot of pressure. So
only another. Yes, okay, sorry. I was like, what's happening next year? He won't be doing it. What do you mean?
It's over for another year.
Yes, it's over for another year. But as I said on the air too, even though, because my boys aren't starting kindergarten or anything, or going to high school yet, or it's not their first year kind of thing. It's just the first day of school, but there's still that pang, that feeling
that's true.
Okay, another year. Look how much they've grown. They're getting big. Time's not standing still. I'm going to be old soon, and then they're going to be grown up and gone. I'll never see them again.
Whoa.
It just goes right down this.
Wow. It took a real dark turn there from hope and aspirations to certain death.
It's that. Well, that's just it. That certainty that
oh boy,
another year has passed, because you get the memory, because I post them and share them. You get the memories, right? Excuse me, from years back from socials. So over the last couple of days, I've been inundated with their kindergarten and JK and grade, like all these little pictures of them. And now I look at them and they're growing up.
Should be careful when you post your pictures though online.
Yes.
Of course, parents are often worried. We worry about children being exploited online and the like, or worse, if you're putting all the information like where your kids go to school, what grade they're in, and
teachers, aspirations, as you said,
like,
their age.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Makes it easier for people to say, oh, I know that child's name. I saw it on Facebook. So be very careful, everybody. Or if you want the cute pictures, keep them to yourself or just send them to Grandma and Grandpa. But posting them for all to see is not a good idea.
And it's not that you can't post the picture just without all the details. Just, just put it out there, simple, back to school, and move on. And as you said, the other ones, just keep for yourself.
I'm a big fan of an educated society, so even though I don't have kids, I love the first day of school.
I know you do.
Because I also love the last day of school.
I know you do. Yes, great. You missed the last day of school.
Because here's the thing. Somewhere in, I'm going to guess, high school, I'm going to say grade 11. How old would a grade 11 student be? Is that
15, 16?
15, 16? Okay. So 15 years from now, they'll be 31. They would have just passed their doctorate in university, and they would be a scientist. 15 years, somebody in grade 11 right now is going to cure cancer.
That would be amazing.
15 years from now. And I have people that say, I don't know why, if my kid's in school, why I still have to pay education tax. Because you don't think you benefit from an educated society? I didn't have to pay, quote unquote, to educate a child to go through and become a scientist who cured cancer. But yes, I did through my taxes. So that's why, even though it wasn't my child, we all benefit from an educated society. Mm-hmm. So I have a responsibility and a stake in ensuring that kids learn. So good on you, kids.
Yep.
Good for you.
Don't waste it. Enjoy
Don't waste it all because it flies by.
Well, and I was saying to someone again, and I know I've said this to you, we've been very fortunate. We've never had to fight with the kids to go to school. Like, there's never been...
Right.
Don't get me wrong, my kids were overly enthused about this morning, but it's never been, I hate school, I don't want to go, I don't like this. They've been fairly open and, what's the word I'm looking for? Diligent with it. They work away at it, they do it.
It's their day job.
Exactly. Mom and dad go to work, they go to work, and that's what they enjoy. So.
That's good. Katherine MacIver, the Director of Education for Hastings Prince Edward, on the show this morning to offer her thoughts of encouragement.
Good morning. It's Katherine MacIver calling.
Hello, Director of Education. How are you?
I'm excellent. How are both of you?
Good.
Very well. Big day today.
Charity reminded me that today is an important day.
It is an important day. School bus is on the road and kids about to arrive in our schools.
Now, where are you this year? Because last year when we spoke with you, Katherine, you were over in the county, I believe in Wellington. So where are you today?
I'm going to be at Marmora Public School this morning.
Nice.
Okay, good. And what kind of a message would you like to deliver to parents and students about the first day of school today?
Well, I think I have two messages. One, we're very, very excited about this school year and having students back in school. Our staff and our buildings are ready for them, and we're excited about that. But also, we're very conscious that it's going to be hot, hot. And so just a message about, wearing loose clothing, bringing refillable water jugs, wearing hats, doing things to keep us cool in the days ahead.
And it's so funny because, yes, when I saw the forecast, I said to myself, wait a minute, it's not the last day of school. It's the first day of school. Not very fall-like weather today.
And it would have been great to have this weather last week.
Yeah.
But here it is. We don't get to choose it.
That's right.
So we will embrace it.
So for all of those as well who are bringing kids into like JK for the first day, you've just moved in the area, we want to alert parents, of course, that they have great online resources throughout the school year to stay up to date with what's going on in the schools.
Absolutely. So our website is a great place to touch base, but also social media accounts from schools and teachers. Our teachers do a really good job of using tools to keep parents in touch so they can see what's happening in the school and right in the classroom as well.
It's going to be a great year, Katherine, the 2023-2024. You must be just so excited for today.
We are so excited. We have some great plans, some great education, big focus on literacy and mathematics, and continuing to develop our skilled trades programs in our secondary schools. So lots going on in HPE, and very happy to be welcoming all of our families and students today.
Off for a big day. Enjoy your time in Marmora. Say hi to them for us, and we'll talk to you throughout the school year.
I will. Take care.
She'll join us throughout the school year as issues come up. Normally it's just, parent-teacher time.
Or reminders.
Christmas time.
You mentioned the resources available to parents. It's nice to touch base with Katherine just for those reminders that any information you may need, you can get through the website, and that's where they'll go.
The best source of information, though, is at the bottom of your child's backpack. Because they went home with a note.
It's so true.
And it's down there somewhere. And if maybe once a week you just decided to dig them all out, or heaven forbid you empty it.
You never know what you're going to do. Exactly. And don't do it over the carpet.
Yeah.
Maybe outside.
Maybe over the sink for pieces of lunch that didn't get consumed from Tuesday or whatever. You can stay up to date and all that's going on in the schools.
What a pain in the butt that was last night.
Yeah?
Making lunches.
Mac and cheese, all right?
I made a mac and cheese, so that's their sandwich.
They're not getting traded.
And then snacks.
Mac and cheese is never getting traded.
Well, and I do appreciate the fact that it's not Kraft Dinner, like it's homemade macaroni and cheese. That's what they both asked for.
Right.
So I said, okay, I'll make one up and you can take it this week.
Kraft Dinner's so good.
I know.
I can eat a whole box. Can you eat a whole box?
I used to. It changed. It does not taste the same. When you're a kid, and Nathan, I'm surprised he's not a noodle. Like, he loves Kraft Dinner.
Right, yeah.
I was like that too as a kid, but now, not
tastes
so much.
Different? Oh, I love it.
It tastes different than...
I like it dry. Like I don't...
you can't have it too runny.
Yeah, see, I put half the milk in it asked for.
Oh, that's like really dry.
Yeah.
And cheesy.
So it's,
No, I can't do that.
I love it that way.
It's a very fine balance.
It is.
Over the summer,
it is.
Nathan started making lunches. Like, he started looking after stuff around the house, and one was making lunch. Kraft Dinner was the first one, of course. Time to use the stove. Let's do this.
Good for you.
And he said that. He's like, Mom, it's too runny. I said, it takes time, honey. You'll get... Because it's a balance. And then the next one is like, oh, I think it's too cheesy. I'm like, you'll find the middle. You'll find it. You got to keep, it still happens to me. You got to work with it. You'll know when it's perfect.
It's like a recipe because the side of the box is a recipe.
Yeah.
I mean, if you follow the instructions perfectly, that's the way you make it. But it might not be the way you like it.
I can't say I ever looked at the instructions. What did the instructions say?
Well, 6 cups of water.
Shut up. Seriously?
Yeah. Oh my
no,
God.
I don't look at No, I just fill the pot about half and then put the macaroni.
Do you do it in the microwave?
No.
Say I do it in the microwave. You need a cup and 3/4.
You need the instructions for that, yes.
And you need to, and it boils on high 8.5 minutes. So in the microwave, so it's like I do. Are
you doing the individual or are you doing a box?
I'm a full box.
Okay.
One of the greatest lies ever in marketing. Yeah, one of the greatest lies ever in marketing is that box can feed 4 people.
Oh, I know. No, it can't.
No, it can't.
Not even close.
It's a bowl, and I found something on Netflix. On one of my murder Mondays, when it's like some crime spree.
In college, I didn't even get a bowl. I would just eat it out of the pot, and it would be gone before I knew it. Because that's what you do in college. You live off craft dinner in college.
But when you start adulting, a bowl.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's
the big bowl.
It's frowned upon.
Yeah.
You keep with the pot. But yes.
So they're back at it. I hope they had a good day, everybody, and a good first day. We had a fabulous day this morning.
Oh, my goodness.
We handed out the first 2 of our 4 pairs of tickets with Taylor Swift.
So our first winner we actually did before 7, and I'm so glad we did. We woke. I don't think we woke her up.
We thought we would.
We were hoping
that would be
we
so
would wake
funny.
her up. But Sherry Vandermeer was our first winner, who is not taking her husband. She just used her husband's email address to register for tickets when they first went on sale. But in fact, is taking a cousin, I believe. And then our second winner just before heading into the workday was Megan Monahan of Trenton, who is going to take her cousin Heidi with her.
Which is great. Swifties who have never seen her. And that's who we want, right?
Yeah, and fans. In Megan's case, I asked her, have you always been a fan or grown in? She said, no, from the very beginning. I've listened to her. Yep. So you want someone who's going to appreciate it because let's face it, this is a huge show.
Yeah.
Huge show.
15 months to wait, though. You've got them. 15 months. And she's probably only going to be halfway through the Eras Tour. She'll do the United States, Europe again, and then she'll add more Canadian dates.
I was going to say she's got to have more Canadian dates coming.
Yeah.
Thinking about it, she's friends with Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, so she's going to perform in BC.
Right.
She'll go out to BC for a bit.
But you know what's crazy? She has not done 6 shows in one market yet on the tour.
Okay, I wondered that.
Yeah, like she'll do 3 in New York. I think she did 2 in LA. Like 6. It's like a residency.
Think because Toronto's so central? Because how many dates has she done so far?
Oh, I've lost track.
But in the northern part of the United States.
Has she done a couple dozen? Maybe 30?
In the northern states?
I'm guessing.
Like the Dakotas and Michigan.
That's so funny you say that. I don't think she'd be in the Dakotas.
That's what I mean. So Toronto, yes, you still have to drive, but it's accessible, right? So I wonder if having 6 dates there, she thought maybe some of the more like Buffalo. Like New York, Pennsylvania.
New York State. Yeah. It could be.
Maybe some of the Virginia. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was her thinking or not. Because, you're right. 6 dates, and that's the only market she's done it in.
Is she wrapping up that portion of the tour being November and then taking Christmas and January and February off? Like, I wonder if it's going out with a bang. But you're right. I mean, it's a great city. Everybody who comes to Toronto and performs loves Toronto because they travel the world. We're used to Toronto. Sometimes we get annoyed with Toronto when we need to drive through it But with what you don't know, but performers, they love Toronto and fans.
And now that you've mentioned that, with it being so close to Christmas, I wonder if instead of doing Toronto and Montreal, she's just doing Toronto thinking Montreal would. Yeah, see, now you've got the gears turning. I don't know. You could speculate all day what she's going to do. Nobody knows.
I'm kind of a marketing guy. Like, I wonder why. It's like, okay, I wonder why we're doing 6 there. That's so interesting.
But why has she staggered it also the way she has to build...
Yeah.
Buzz around it. Like, there's more dates coming.
Sure, yeah. And you have to have Rogers Center because it's $50,000 a person. Yeah. And you know the World Series goes to the first week of November. So if the Jays, like you can't schedule the Rogers saying, well, maybe the Jays won't make the playoffs so you can have it in October. You can't do that. So you got to wait. So maybe instead of doing 3 this year, 3 next year, she said, I'll do all 6. I'm like, I don't know.
Because, think about it. Going into December, too, you couldn't do more Canadian dates because of hockey.
Mm-hmm. And the arenas.
Yeah. The larger centers.
And frankly, accessibility.
Are usually the hockey arenas.
Snowstorms, people trying to get there.
So maybe she will take some time off and then go back out on the road.
It's the Christmas Tree Farm ad, right? She'll be playing Christmas Tree Farm. Right? She's got Christmas songs. Eras Tour plus Christmas songs. She's got to do that.
She has taken over our conversation. Like, she has dominated our conversation for the past 2 weeks.
Everybody's
you know
conversation.
this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, really, since she announced the Canadian dates.
Yeah. So big.
Mark and I have talked about Taylor Swift at least once a day, and at some days, that's all we talk about.
Because we have nothing else going on in our lives.
Which is wrong.
Okay.
So Sherry and Megan won this morning.
Yep.
We have 2 more pairs coming up this afternoon, or today with Emily. She's going to give those away. And then we kicked off our Madonna mashup.
Oh, my gosh.
Like, it was a huge day. Huge day today. It just all kind of fell. It was like, bleh. Back to school, Taylor, and then Madonna, giving you the chance to win tickets to see Madonna, because her tour is being rescheduled now to January 11th.
Celebration tour in Toronto at the Scotiabank Arena. That will take place. We've got a pair of tickets for that. So you need to listen for the Madonna mashup. 3 songs. There's one at 8:15, 12:30, and 4:30. Different ones each time. Be listening for your chance. And that is a qualifier for the first one through the right answer.
Our first qualifier was Shannon Reed this morning. We had the mashup just after 8 o'clock. And so it's going to be at 8:10, 12:30, 4:30. So we'll have another one tomorrow. But she was the very first qualifier in for our, what was it, Monday the 18th. We'll make the draw.
Funny thing is, I can't wait to see as it plays out, because I know Madonna has 1,000 hits and songs that people know. It'll be interesting to see, like, for example, when we say we haven't used a song twice, we get into late next week. And it's like, oh, my God, before we get to Crazy For You or Cherish.
See, I expected us to use some of them twice.
I know, but we'll see how long it takes before that happens.
Okay.
Just don't use American Pie.
I hope we use... Oh, no, just leave me.
Because I said American Pie.
Well, she does Rain, which I really like.
Yeah.
And, it was from the movie with Brendan Fraser. Oh, I can't oh, my God. I can't. This is awful.
So you'll talk yourself into a corner now.
Oh.
Google it and look it up.
I am. Please remember. I'll remember. It's from the movie with Honors, early 90s. I remember when I heard that. And that's one of my favorites, too. I can't believe I forgot that. I'll remember. Dummy.
Oh, my gosh.
Sorry.
It's the...
hand to the head.
Yeah.
But... you're right. There's so many songs you could use.
Different eras.
And neither one of those are, I would say, as big as Crazy For You or
Like a Virgin
or Like a Prayer or like... But to just throw it in there would be pretty cool.
So first one through each time we have a mashup at 8:10, 12:30, and 4:30 for this week and next week qualifies. And from all of our qualifiers, we'll make the grand prize draw on Monday, September the 18th.
Didn't she do a Bond theme too?
Oh, yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did a Bond theme. She's got lots.
Evita?
Yeah.
Music from Evita could be used.
Don't Cry For Me, Argentina. Throw that in the mashup. Show off a little bit.
Are you putting them together? Are you the one doing it?
No, Steve does it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you had a hand in it.
No, because some of them would be 2 minutes long, because I don't want to.
You don't want to stop.
And then some would be 5 seconds. Bang, bang, bang.
Well, this morning's, I will say, when Shannon did hers, it was pretty quick.
Yeah.
She had Express Yourself, Vogue, and Papa Don't Preach. And Vogue was literally like a note.
But as soon as you heard it, it was like, Vogue.
Yep, exactly.
Next. Yep, you don't need to drag that out, but Express Yourself. Because
it was a few seconds.
Yeah, somebody thought it was a different song. Open Your Heart, I think they thought the first one was. And it's like, oh, I can hear that now.
Now that you said that.
But now that you said Open Your Heart, if you're getting your kid ready for school.
And you just hear a bit of it.
And you heard that beat, you'd say, well, that's Open Your Heart. But no, it's Express Yourself. So well done, everybody. Well done.
You have to be able to correctly identify all 3 songs in order to get in. So keep listening for your chance with our Madonna mashup. I almost said Monday morning mashup, but Madonna mashup over the next couple of weeks.
And then we kicked off qualifying for Beat the Bank this morning, which begins Monday of next week. It'd be as much as $10,000 when you hear the sound. You've got 9 minutes, 55 seconds to fill out a ballot on the website, and Charity and I will call you, and then you can play Beat the Bank with us this fall.
I think it kind of, I not scared, but caught people off guard this morning.
There's a lot of
because the
stuff going
phone
on.
just started ringing as soon as the promo went.
Beat the Banks back. Taylor Swift. Yeah, there's a lot going on. So all for Sandra Hussey of Exit Realty once again. Thank you very much. It could be as much as $10,000 in the vaults if you want to play on Monday morning. Be listening for the sounder when you listen on air, and then when you hear it, you'll have 9 minutes, 55 seconds to go out and fill out a ballot and to get your name in there. And then you're there for the entire, it's going to run till the middle of November for Beat the Bank. So you'll be in. You don't have to qualify every week. Once you're in, you're in. So good luck with that.
We did have no, we don't need to talk about it here because the contest probably will be over. But we had a caller ask if they didn't answer the phone when we called them for Taylor.
Right.
If they would still win the tickets.
No.
Yes, you will.
Of course you do.
Because we drew your name. So
That's
you
right.
are the winner.
Could
We would
you
love to
imagine?
talk to you, and we want your excitement and your reaction, but we're not going to move on.
No.
The tickets are yours.
That's dirty pool, that is. Could you imagine?
Oh, my gosh, to come that close to having Taylor tickets.
Oh, but you didn't pick up the phone because...
It was an unknown caller.
Yeah.
Or you're in the bathroom.
Unknown caller, right? Who picks up unknown callers? Nobody.
Well, I would think we would come up.
Sure.
As
But
hits,
anyway,
but
no.
yes.
But both of our winners this morning, they were all into picking up. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yep.
Why are you calling me?
Congratulations to you, for sure. Coming up tomorrow, well, we've got a special Throwback Thursday, unfortunately.
Yeah.
A couple of guys that passed away this weekend.
It got to the point where I didn't want to look at my phone at all. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but every time I looked, someone else had died.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, oh my gosh, what's happening?
I didn't realize Jimmy Buffett was ill. He kept that quiet.
I didn't realize, I did know about Smash Mouth, Harnell.
Steve, yeah.
I had heard that he wasn't well, but Jimmy Buffett, I didn't realize, or Gary Wright.
Gary Wright of Dreamweaver fame. But he turned 80, but, good. But there was a clip I heard this morning. James Taylor was asked when he heard about it. So he was actually on his way to Long Island to go visit with Jimmy because he knew he was ill and thought, oh, no, I missed him. You're planning that last visit.
Yep.
He was going to go that after. I think he was going to go Saturday, but he passed away on Friday type of thing. So,
well, not that they all weren't sad in their own right and hard to hear, but Jimmy Buffett really, all weekend, he passed away Friday, but all weekend there were tributes and memes in a good way.
Yeah, for sure.
Quotes, phrases he used, phrases used about, it was really nice to see lyrics.
Yeah, for sure.
Stories. It was just pretty cool. It was really cool. Clearly, it hit a lot of people.
And here's a marketing lesson for you, and that is, and now it's going to sound like I'm insulting him, and I'm not. He was not the best singer-songwriter. He wasn't he found a niche, and he owned it.
Oh, my gosh.
All I'm going to do is I'm going to do Caribbean folk-type songs about sailing. And all of my songs, I just want to take you away. He's not trying to become like a troubadour love guy or rock it up or something. Nope. His backing band was called the Coral Reefers. I'm going to own the yacht rock. I'm going to own this traveling, right? And he, bang. As soon as you would think of that. If you think of a 6-string guitar with a guy who just wants to sing about sailing, Jimmy Buffett. Everybody knows, and it was so well done. Done.
And out of that, Margaritaville. And that has taken on a life, not just a song anymore. It's a lifestyle. It's a bar. It's Jimmy Buffett. It just took on this whole other life that people related to and could get into.
Changes in latitudes, changes in attitudes. That was an album and a song, Son of a Sailor. I mean, he just owned it. He did this one song that is my favorite Jimmy Buffett song. And oh my gosh, it's blasphemy. It is Margaritaville. But everybody owns Margaritaville. But mine is called...
Are there any other songs by it?
Right. It's called One Particular Harbor.
Okay.
That's what, and it's all about, you sail all around. But it's like people, right? But there's this one special person. For Jimmy Buffett, I've sailed the world over, but there's this one particular harbor. And it's like a love song. It's a great song. So
you'll have to play it for me.
And he does an amazing version of Brown Eyed Girl. I think everybody should hear.
Okay.
On the whole thing,
We should talk about this tomorrow.
Yeah, so good. Yeah, because
we should talk about this tomorrow.
It's in our throwback. Anyway. Yeah.
What? Not the song.
Not the song, but
perhaps Jimmy.
But Jimmy, yeah, for sure.
Not Jimmy Hollywood, but Jimmy Buffett.
So anyway, we got that coming up tomorrow morning. Busy, busy day. So enjoy your back to school. Your kids will have stories for you. And hopefully
I cannot wait.
All just
cannot
great.
wait.
All great.
Yes.
And hope you have yours on a great first day of school. Join us tomorrow on 95.5 Hits FM.